Well, it was certainly boogie on down here because the 1995 Motocross Des Nations gets underway. This is the American, the 125 rider, Steve Lamson. America last year losing out to Great Britain. The man there that helped to do that, which is Paul Malin, riding with number 3 on the 125. Stefan EVERTS, the Belgium there with Joel Smets. 2 new world champions, 250 and 500. Jan de Groot speaking to Alessio Chiodi, and I just wonder what they were talking about. Oh, the boys from Belgium, Jackie Martins, Johan Boonens and Werner de Wit. Well, it's very much get-together weekend here for the nations. Number 13, that's Dietmar Lacker, the German, on the line. There's Paul Malin, number 3. A bird's eye view of the circuit as we wait for the first race. It's the 125s and the 500s for the first time out. Joel Smets, number 10, representing Belgium, the new open class world champion. We've also got EVERTS, number 12 for Belgium, riding the 125. There's Malin, number 3. Number 9, the Frenchman, Sebastian Tortelli, the 16-year-old. 13, Dietmar Lacker. The gate will drop. And here we go, 1995 Motocross Des Nations gets underway. Who will it be that leads? And it's number 13, the German Lacker, that goes into the lead for the 500s. The American just going through there, Lamson. Keep a watchful eye on number 6. Oh, down goes somebody. Can't see who it was. Tortelli goes through the inside of that pack of riders, but it's Smets for Belgium. From Lacker for Germany, for Hughes, Ryan Hughes for America. 3 500s lead. We're looking for the first 125, and it's Paul Malin. He's got Carlson behind him, and Stefan EVERTS and Tortelli. And the American goes through number 6 on the 125, and that's Lamson. But the battle is on now at the front between the 500s. In the lead, it was Smets. We're waiting now for the 125s. Have we got any changes? There's Malin, Carlson. Oh, there's so many of them. The 500 of, it's the 600 actually, of Joel Smets that leads the 4-stroke from Ryan Hughes, the American, on the Kawasaki. Then it's Lacker on the Honda for Germany. But the battle is on at the front between Belgium, America and Germany at the moment in the 500 class. Remember, first man home scores 1 point. Malin, then it's Tortelli, there's EVERTS, Lamson and Chiodi. Those are the 125 boys all together. Here they come again. But it's Joel Smets for Belgium that leads for the 500s. Ryan Hughes, number 4 for America. He's second. It's still Dietmar Lacker then 3rd for Germany on the 500s. The first of the 125s, and Tortelli looks to have taken the lead. There's Lamson behind him, then EVERTS, there's Chiodi, we see it, and Paul Malin just going through on the inside. So Malin dropping back, the hero last year for Great Britain in the Des Nations, not having such a good outing this time. The top 3 500s coming through. 4th place, the New Zealander, Daryl King. He's teamed up with his brother Shane King and Joshua Coppins on the 125 in New Zealand, riding the new 1996 Suzuki. In fact, the first outing for the bike. But the 125s are battling. Lamson with the new 250 world champion, EVERTS with him. There's EVERTS. There's Lamson, number 6, the American, behind him. But it's Joel Smets that leads for Belgium on the 600, Husseberg. Hughes for America, Lacker for Germany. The top 3, then Daryl King for New Zealand. That's a back marker going through, and Johansson, Penny Johansson, the Swede, behind him on the Husqvarna. But Tortelli leads the 125 class at the moment. Machio for France just gone through on the 500. Then it's EVERTS for Belgium. We're looking for Lamson. No sign of the American as yet. We're back with the 500s. Smets it is then that leads. Ryan Hughes under pressure now from Daryl King, the New Zealander. Wonderful stuff this. Johansson for Sweden, 19. He's there as well. But here comes Joel Smets. He wins the 500 category for Belgium, 1 point. Where is Stefan EVERTS on the 125? That's the question we must ask. Here's Ryan Hughes for America. Then it's Daryl King for New Zealand. Those are the top 3 500s. Johansson comes in. Who is the first 125? It's Tortelli. The Frenchman Tortelli, the 16-year-old. Then it is EVERTS, finishing second. So that will be 3 points for Belgium. Then Lampson, the American. He came home third. Here's Tortelli, lucky to finish the race. Had a split radiator hose and was extremely lucky to get home without a mechanical breakdown. Well, it's time to stretch the limbs. Yves Demarié there takes a drink of water before the second race. Second in the 125 class there for Stefan EVERTS, the new 250 world champion. Now, can Belgium win this Des Nations? They haven't done it for some years. It would be so great for them to do it in this year. Gate is about to drop. These are the 250s. And the 125s. It'll be Jeff Emig for America. Kurt Nickel for Great Britain. And Monique Bevorts for Belgium. Here they come. Bevorts screams through number 11. But into the lead goes number 5, that's Jeff Emig for America. Number 8 there, that's Yves Demarié on the 250 for France. Kurt Nickel amongst that group, number 12 going through. That was Stefan EVERTS, the 125. He finished second in the first heat. But it's America versus France at the moment. Demarié chasing Emig. Tortelli, winner of the first 125 leg, taking just the 1 point. Belgium at the moment with 3 points. They lead after the first heat. 11 goes through Bevorts, right in the 250s for Belgium, but it's America that leads at the moment in the 250 category, with France hot in pursuit in the shape of Demarié. There's Nickel, number 2, just going through. Opted to ride a 250 this year, rather than a 500, which is what he rode last year. Paul Cooper riding the 500 for Great Britain. Down the hill comes the American, Emig, wanting to make amends for being completely thrashed last year on a 125 by Paul Malin. And the question now is, where is the Brit? These are the 250s versus the 125s. There is Tortelli, number 9. He has EVERTS in front of him. 11, once again, Bevorts. There is the second Belgium. EVERTS, then Tortelli, and there is Malin, number 3. It's a bad start for the young Brit. It's a hard charge. American Jeff Emig leads then, and we've got a change, I think. 14, Byron from Germany has taken over second. Nickel back there behind Demarié in 4th. Nickel looking for 3rd. Tortelli screams through on the 125. Lampson going through for America on the 125. America's certainly not having it all their way at the moment, but they lead the 250 category with Byra, then Demarié and Nickel. Then it's Bevorts for Belgium, number 11, back there in 5th at the moment. EVERTS still leading the 125 from the 16-year-old Frenchman Tortelli. Into the lead goes Byra. And where has Emig? And there he is. Emig has now got Nickel behind him, and then Bavort. So the Americans certainly not dominating. Demarais dropping down the order, and look at Tortelli trying to get on terms with the Belgium, Stefan EVERTS. Down the hill comes the German, Byra having a tremendous ride. Behind him, still Emig, then Nickel, and then Bavort. And Demarais looks to have injured himself, must have twisted his ankle or something. There's the 1-2-5 battle. It's still EVERTS with Tortelli, the Frenchman, chasing hard. But the German, Pip Byra, beginning to pull a large gap over second place man, Jeff Emig, the American. Then Nickel on the HRC Honda. Then Bavort on the Bieffe Suzuki. And just look at Demarais, it's been a very bad season, and Tortelli's gone in front of EVERTS. So it's France now that lead the 1-2-5 category. There's Lamson, he's back in third for America. But it's Germany that leads the 250 group from American Jeff Emig. And now the Belgian Bavort has gone up to third. Where is Nickel? He's there. So France at the moment in Demarais with the 1-2-5 French rider right behind his teammate. EVERTS dropped off the pace just a little bit. Here comes Lamson, number 6, the American on the 1-2-5. These Americans seem to be having a major problem. There's Hughes, the 500 American rider, looking to see what's going on, but Byra winning then the 250 category with Emig coming home in second. EVERTS chasing Tortelli home for second in the 1-2-5s. The new 250 world champion here, Stefan EVERTS, makes himself comfortable, waits to see if his country are going to be the winners of this year's Des Nations. Belgium with 8 points going into the final race, the 250s and the 500s. The USA have 10 points, France with 13 points, Great Britain back in fourth with 16 points. So it's all down to this last race, and remember, you can drop one score. So it's going to be Joel Smets on the 500, Monique Bavort on the 250 for Belgium, Ryan Hughes for America on the 500, and Jeff Emig on the 250. This is the head-to-head then. Belgium versus America versus France and Great Britain. The top 4 going into this last race, and they're away. Hughes on the outside. And was somebody stuck on the gate? That's Smets. Joel Smets stuck on the gate, and there's a big argument going on now. They're saying that Smets' gate didn't drop. Up goes the red flag. They bring them all back to do it all again. We wait for the board. The 5-second board spins. This time, let's hope it goes right. All the gates drop. Hughes on the outside again, being leaned on. Where is Smets? It was a Kawasaki in the lead up the hill. We've got a few riders on the floor. Can't see who they are from here, but it is number 19. That's Johansson that leads. There's Smets. There's Paul Cooper and Kurt Nickel going through, and there is Hughes, the American, as Demarais behind him. So the American, not a good start. That's Pouzar on the 500, the new 1-2-5 world champion. The Italian, and it's all going wrong at the moment. Number 11 going through, Bavort, who was involved in that first corner crash. So the Belgium on the 250 way down the field. Emig just gone through. There's Smets, Nickel behind him, and there's Hughes. So remembering that you drop one result in this last race, 14 it is that leads then. Byra for Germany on the 250. Then it is Emig for the United States of America on a 250. Then Smets on the 500. Then Nickel on the 250. Then Hughes for America on the 500. Now if we start to calculate, as Byra goes through, still leading the 250 category, he's got Emig behind him on the 250 for America. Then it's Smets, Nickel, and there's Hughes. So Hughes really has got to get past Smets. Well, that would depend on if Emig can take the lead in the 250 class. There's Smets, still got Nickel on the 250 behind him. That doesn't matter. But there's Hughes, that's the man that does matter. Then it's Johansson for Sweden. But Emig has gone into the lead in the 250 category. We've lost Byra, he's crashed out somewhere. So the whole calculation changes. There is Hughes behind Nickel. Nickel on a 250. Now, if we work this out, there's Emig. He's leading the 250s for America. There's Smets, and Emig is slowing down, allowing his teammate Hughes to close up the gap. But they've still got Nickel sandwiched between them. Smets has got to keep... Oh, Nickel's lost it! Nickel, the British rider, loses it over the jump and takes Hughes down with him, the American. They're going to be furious in the American camp about that. I don't think it was deliberate. The back end of the bike stepped out over the jump. You can't blame Nickel for that. That's Mike LaRocco's dad. He's spannering for Ryan Hughes. You can see the expression about that on his face. USA at the moment in trouble. Being urged on by Roger De Costa, the team manager. Smets it is then that leads the 500s of Belgium. And this is looking good for Belgium for the win. Hughes has got to get past Smets. He's not going to do it. Look, they're urging him on. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Johansson there, and then it's Nickel. We're waiting to see. It's Emig then, puts his hands up, but it's Belgium. Belgium, they were going to win. 1995 Motocross Des Nations winners with Joel Smets, Stefan EVERTS on the 125, Monique Bevorts on the 250. America go out once again, second best in the world. Peter Johansson for Sweden comes home. Great Britain are going to finish fourth.
Okay, Stefan, what was you thinking in the last two laps?
Oh man, I was so nervous. Hughes was coming so close, and Emig, he started to slow down, but it was up to Joel, and I'm so happy he did it.
It's harder to watch than to race?
I was so nervous, same nervous as I have to race, especially this race. Fabulous.
It's the perfect end to the year for you?
Yeah, it's my second title, and very good.
Congratulations to you and the team.
Thanks to the team.